Xing Ziyi Thoen Yang joined the White Lotus, learned some heresy of witchcraft. After the White Lotus leader Xu Hongru killed, Yang escaped. Rely on this little magic wandering families with garden pavilion, which is quite rich. Yang went to a gentry family on sea, performing magic tricks. This woman came out to watch. Yang's daughter was beautiful to see. The gentry later wanted to use black magic to get her to go home. Yang's second wife, also some charm. Yang let her wear gorgeous clothes, pretending to be fairies, gave her a wooden bird, taught her operating skills, and then pushed from the roof Xu down. Xu feel as light as leaves, fluttering triumphantly drove clouds flight. Soon came to a place where the cloud rested, no longer go forward. Xu has come to know the place to go. That night, bright moonlight, for cool down to see what can be. Xu put down a woodbird's vote. Wooden bird flapped its wings and flew away, has been flown to the gentry daughter's boudoir. That lady saw a colored bird fly in, and called the maid to capture. Then the bird has rushed to open the curtain to fly out. Miss Chase, the bird dropped to the ground, flaps his wings, near to see, the birds flew under the skirt of Miss, enter removed, carrying a lady bird fly up into the sky. Cry the maid. Xu said in the cloud, do not be afraid, lower bound man. I am the moon of change. Miss Home is the ninth daughter of the Queen Mother. The Queen Mother earthly chance to relegate her day and night. Now temporarily move her back together, will soon return then, and Miss fly side by side. Two boundaries arrived in Serbia. Someone set off firecrackers, happened, rushed to encounter the bird's wings obliquely from below, startled birds falling down. Xu has also been holding fell down, fell to a scholar's home. Xing Ziyi scholar, but his family was destitute. Man Xing Ziyi, neighbor woman, had run away at night to his home. He refused to accept. A woman grudge away, in front of her husband home, said Xing Ziyi cuss, slander, tease his own. A woman's husband has always been a rogue. Then in the morning to the evening, Xing Ziyi home abuse. Xing Ziyi no way, they sold their land and moved to another village to live. There are good and bad fortune. Xiao a position to judge the fortune teller Gu Mao Shan. Xing Ziyi to visit. Gu Mao see, he smiled and said, your possessions million consistent. Why wear a jacket to see people break? Did you think I was senseless? Xing Ziyi says he is simply nonsense. Gu Mao and carefully looked at him and said, yes, though you still currently poor, but far from rich. Xing Ziyi still think he's nonsense. Gu Mao said, you do not just get rich, but also get beauty. Xing Ziyi still do not believe it. Gu Mao pushed him out, and said, hurry up, come true, and then to thank you for the money. That night, sitting alone next month, Xing Ziyi, suddenly there were two women dropping from the sky. A look, are beautiful. Xing Ziyi suspect they are monsters. They questioned them, they would not begin to say. Xing Ziyi said the village to tell everyone. Xu afraid, just tell the truth, and asked him not to leak out, willing to follow his life. Xing Ziyi think different, and magician who Miss wealthy family wife, then sent home and told Miss parents since her daughter flew away. Day and night crying bewildered, suddenly get letters message report daughter, had a surprise look, immediately ordered the car to pick up the starry night. Xing Ziyi paid 200 silver instrument, his daughter home. Xing Ziyi get beautiful wife, is worried about his family was poor, get 200 silver, I feel very pleased. His whereabouts Gu Mao thanks. Gu Mao and carefully looked at him and said, your luck has not yet fully come. Hand in luck. 100 ounces of silver mentioned the hanging tooth, and therefore did not accept rewards. Prior to this, Hu gentry home has been denounced to the official, requesting the arrest of Yang. Yang had fled, I do not know where to escape, so ransacked his home, arrest warrant issued. Hunchu, Xu afraid, and took Xing Ziyi cry. Xing Ziyi could not think of a good way, for the time being holding Guanxi bribery arrest warrant, then hired traveling with Xu to see Hu gentry, begging him to help escape trouble. Gentry was moved Xing Tai of loyalty, as he tried to run to plan, finally able to use the money to atone. Xing Ziyi gentry and left the couple live in another museum, as to relatives as friendly. Daughter our gentry employed by Liu. Liu is a high official, heard that Miss Xing Ziyi lived in two places. That shame, Return to the original marriage certificate, marriage with Miss Severed. Gentry ready to give her another's Heopogia. Miss tell their parents, she vowed to marry Xing Ziyi. Xing Ziyi heard very happy Zhu, volunteered concubine. Gentry worry Xing Ziyi no home. Was Yang's auction house being made official? It is money for him to buy it. We went back to Xing Ziyi and bought a new home, to come up with money obtained previously, hastily repairing a commodity, bought a maid servant, 10 days money ran out. Only I want to miss when, again funded by the gentry. One night, Xing Ziyi said, my husband evil Yang, the daughter was buried in the downstairs, only I know just to see where I buried silver, masonry but did not move, perhaps buried silver too in. They dig up together, and she got the money. Xing Ziyi believed this magical gumao divination, and gave him a generous remuneration. Later gentry daughter married over, the rich dowry. A few years, Xing Ziyi became the richest man in this city. Different, she said, destroy the White Lotus is unique and Yang is dead, and continue to do bad things. Almost people think that justice has a sparse and tainted. Who would have thought God left him to Xing Ziyi? Otherwise, Xing Ziyi, even if the situation improves, made a fortune. How the pavilion was built in a short time, the accumulation of huge amounts of money from it, because he rejected a beauty, God will repay him 2 beautiful women. Hey, although the creator did not speak, but his meaning is to know.